exciting. Start a new farm on a new map I haven't even checked out. It should be good. Let's do this. I'm gonna go into career. I'm gonna start a whole new start at Hutan Pantai. So this is the settings we want. We want the farmer mode. Start money is going to be 100,000. The starting loan is 0. We're going to go economic difficulty. We're going to leave it as easy. Starting farm, we'll go yes. Guided tour, yes. And continue. I'm going to leave these mods that we have here. We probably won't use any of these right off the start, but we will start with them. I don't know if this is all of our stuff here, but we are starting a new farm, and this is where we've started. Um, I'm starting this map because I'm looking to do rice. I'm looking to do a different type of farming, and I've never explored this map. But let's figure this out. We are going to explore it. We are going to see what we got, and take it one step at a time and go nice and easy through the whole thing. Looks like we've started. I don't know if this house is ours. I don't know if these vehicles are ours. But let's figure it out, guys. So I'm gonna hit start. Looks like that truck is mine because I was just standing beside it. It says it's owned by me, so the truck is mine at least. So that's cool. We start off with a truck. That's great. Uh, where is the menu that you go and you see what you own? I forget now. Oh, I'm in the wrong. Oh, here you go. Vehicles. Um, right on. So we have one tractor for sure. We got one of these little cool cars, the 850. We got a Great Plains Solid Stand 1500. We have, I'm guessing that's a harvester for rice. This is going to be exciting because I've never used one of those and I have no clue how. So we are in for quite the adventure. This machine here is a rice planter, I believe. I'm just guessing from the intro video. I think that's the machine they were using, if I'm not wrong. Now we have a John Deere that looks like it's a cultivator, I believe. We have another truck. Oh man, we got quite the list of equipment in this map. Massey Ferguson, that's our harvester. That's our header. That's our trailer. That looks crazy. Like I think we got more stuff here than if we started out at Riverbend Springs. Maybe not more, but different anyway. Uh, so let's. This is exciting. Our house looks like it's a pretty. Looks like almost like a castle type house on the front side, but kind of rundown castle, I guess you'd say. We are gonna go talk to Grandpa shortly because I'm assuming he's going to be a big part of what we're starting off with. There's another guy here that. Oh, is that's the guy that works for Grandpa, isn't it? That looks like the guy that worked for Grandpa. But we'll go check that out momentarily. I just want to take a little bit of a look around. I'm sure you guys probably do too. This is pretty cool, I have to say. If you guys can do me a favor, if somebody can put in the chat if you can hear me okay, uh, if the sound is not great, if I need to speak louder. My headset that I had is not doesn't seem to be working correctly, and I can't find my backup one at the moment. But if you could let me know if you can hear me in the chat, please. Or if you can't, then I guess you won't let me know anything. But going on, so I'm gonna hop through some of the vehicles we own. Here's the little truck. I'm probably gonna drive this thing a lot. Here's our big truck. Here is our tractor. That's a pretty good sized tractor, I'd say. It's another one of these tractors that I'm assuming you can't take that weight off the front. I can't say I'm a fan of that. Here's our harvester, just like the one we have in Riverbend Springs. This would be our seeder for the rice. Our guy kind of looks quite funny on that thing. But this should be fun. This here is. What is this? Oh, I'm assuming this is the rice harvest. I'm just taking a guess. I don't know how this thing would work, but we will find out. So we're gonna take our little I don't know what you'd call this thing, but our little truck, our pocket truck. We're gonna take this thing. Take just. I'm not gonna make this a huge tour. We're not going to check out the whole map, but we are going to check out a little bit. I'm thinking we're going to go in here to this area and probably head back to our farm and see about starting some fields. We have field 31, field 30, field 28, field 27. Those all look like they belong to us. So let's go. Take a quick tour, like I said, and then come back and do some work. It's not all about playing. We got to get some work done. So we're gonna take a right here. We're gonna head up to field 26 and we'll take a left as we pass field 26. For those of you who are just joining me first time on the channel, or if you haven't done so yet, if you could subscribe, that would be fantastic. It would really help with the channel. We are just starting out. This is our first time, second time maybe, streaming on Twitch. We're happy to be streaming on Twitch. That's fantastic. We are also streaming on YouTube. We are excited to be growing, doing things different. So we hope to gain some of you guys as our viewing family. I'm just gonna take a peek of where I am here in the map. This is not where I wanted to go. I actually took a wrong turn here. I'm gonna turn around. I wanted to go into what's kind of like the city area. We don't need to go and explore fields. We know what fields look like. We've worked lots of fields. I want to go into what is the city area kind of thing. Because I have the feeling it's going to look very cool. Alright. have to say already, I like this little truck. This little truck is cool. I might have to pick one up on my other maps. I don't know if we can. I don't know if this one's available on our other maps. This is like a bicycle with a trailer. Must be good on fuel. All right, look at these buildings. These are some pretty big buildings. Take our little car here. Here. Yes, you can drive on the sidewalk. It takes a little bit of a tour here. I just think this would be cool to do before we get off to working and we forget to explore. I do that sometimes. Like I started exploring, I started farming in Riverbend Springs, and I didn't do the tour that I wanted to do. So I thought when I started this one, I'd do a little bit of a tour at least just to check things out. I mean, as you go through and you start working the fields, you start selling crops, you start doing stuff, you will see you will see the towns anyway. You'll see all the buildings anyway. Actually, I'm gonna back up here. It doesn't look like there's too much like that way. Looks like the way we want to go is probably this way. Oh, look at those buildings. Those are cool looking buildings. This is a little bit different experience for a farming simulator game, I have to say. Like, you don't really have buildings like this. Have you? But this guy. I would have imagined, this town would have been a little bit busier than this, yeah. But that's pretty cool. They got some people doing stuff. These buildings are absolutely like huge compared to what I thought they'd be, or what we're used to. Off out of this little car here of ours. Just parking there for now. I think we should walk a little bit. We got Star Tracker. Not sure what that is. Pay now with your app. Visa. Oh, look at that. They got Visa or Ultra Cord. I wonder what those are supposed to be. Silos and shenanigans. Screen now. Okay. This is absolutely awesome. Look at these buildings. I gotta say, I'm pretty excited to start a new map with new experiences. In this map, I jumped into on my other map that I started recently. I jumped in and started doing um, animal husbandry right away. I started doing a few crops, like the easier crops. Like I was doing some grass, and I'm doing I've done oat. That's actually what we're sitting on my other farm right now, and stuff like that. This time, I, I mean, we got the machines to do rice, I believe. So that's what I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna start off with rice right off the top. And if I need to, look something up to figure out how to do it, so be it. But we will figure it out. If you want to learn with me, stay tuned. If you know how to do things already that I don't know how to do, um, please, I ask you to stay tuned. And if you see something that I'm or pardon me, stuck on, by all means, throw a message in the chat and say, hey, you're doing this wrong. This is what you need to do. I don't mind getting advice. I would love the tips and advice. It's perfect. That's exactly what I'd like. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, that's what we have here in store. So looks like we're kind of in the corner of the town. I'm gonna take a right here. And after that, we will probably head back to where our vehicle is. Pedestrian pier. Marina East. This here is what? What do we got here? I gotta say, I'm pretty excited for this. This is pretty cool. I like exploring new maps. I like working new maps. It's nice to have something different to look, like different scenery, new machines to work with. All that is just, it's awesome. We got Yan Inc. So this is obviously a selling point, a drop point or whatever you want to call it. The loading zone. We have up ahead here, looks like we may have another selling point. This is Jay's Woodwork. Oh, sorry, lady. Just ran up. So this is another selling point. This is also a production something. Not sure what that is. I don't have to do anything here. There we go. It says stuff. Let's move it up. Select wood. Sell them. What am I doing? Right? This message is all in the thing. Okay, this is a sell point. Perfect. Okay, so I think after I check out what this is here, I'm going to head back to our farm, and first things first, I'm going to check out a rice field. Buy production. So this, just to check out the price. So this is a carpentry, and they want 300,000 for it. Okay, good deal. We got a carpentry right off the hop. This is so cool. It's very exciting. Where is our vehicle? Oh, the boat's over there. I have to check that out before we go anywhere. On this map, I see a lot of water. I hope that somebody builds a boat that we can rip around in this water. Oh, look at that water. That water is very cool. Looks so nice and clean. I need to buy myself a pair of shorts so I can't go swimming in jeans and a sweater. Alright, I'm gonna head back up out of the water. It's enough swimming for now. Just take a quick look here. This looks neat. You know what? There's a lot of stuff that looks pretty awesome. I'm gonna hop over through our vehicles and get back to our little bike truck. Gonna look at our map. This is cool. And I'm going to zoom into here and click this one. And, oh, I can't, that's Grandpa. So I'm going to click here. And I'm going to say tag, just because it's a new map. And this way we're always heading in the right direction. That's my reason. The streets, like the roads and stuff in this map, it doesn't look like it's going to be too bad. Because, I mean, it looks like it's going to be pretty reasonable for getting around and not getting lost too much in the beginning. Just because of the way it's laid out, looks like it's laid out pretty well. I'm going to try and, sorry lady. Green for me, so we should be okay. I have to say, I like this little truck. Pretty good. The driving in Farming Simulator just overall, like it's pretty touchy. It takes a little bit to get used to, for me, anyway. I don't know, maybe that's just a me thing. Should I have taken that turn? Let's see. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's okay, I didn't go very far. Still take it very easily here. We're heading in the right direction. Yeah. I love the fog over the grass. It's so neat. The look of everything. It's just a really clean game. So clean. Graphics are awesome. I'm I'm overall very happy with this game so far. I played a little bit, as I said, on another map on Riverbend Springs. And so far, I'm not very deep into that game either. If you guys check out my other walkthrough gameplay videos, you will see I'm not very far at all. But from what I've seen, I like it. Okay, so I don't, oops, I don't know if we have a field that is going to, actually in this name field, this isn't going to explore going to explore the fields that we have. This one is field 27. So field 27 is clearly just a regular field. It's, we'll grow some crops there. We'll figure out what we're going to do here very shortly. But we'll check out field 28. Field 28 is just up here. Again, the regular soil field. There's 30 anything in it. Field 30. There's field 29. There's 29. My actual 29 might be where my house is and all that. Yeah, I'm guessing there is no 29. I'm guessing 29 is the area where my house is. Oh no, 29 is right there, sorry. But we don't own 29. Now I see it. 29 is right next to 28. Imagine that. But we'll go to field 30. We're going to kind of go here and see what this is. I don't know what this crop is, just by looking at it. So, crop type, oh, here you go. This is rice. I thought rice had to be in a watered field. So, that right there goes to show, oh, it is. It does have to be in a watered field, I guess, because this is, I'm assuming, where the water goes. But all right, we got a rice field. I'm assuming we have to harvest this. So let's take a look. Yeah, it says ready to harvest. So that's going to be one thing we're going to do. It's right off the hop. As soon as we check fields on field 31. I gotta say, I already like this. I already like this. So it looks like we got a lot of rice to harvest. That's fantastic. That's going to give us probably a good start to um, our life here. I'm assuming, I'm just taking a guess, but I'm thinking rice would probably give us a like good amount of money. This one is project rice. It's all, look at that, all ready to harvest. So fields 31, 30, and 28. Are they all? No, 31, 30, and 20. There's another one that was ready. 27. Anyway, I'm gonna go back and get our harvester. Where did I leave that little cart? Go to it this way. We don't really need the little cart. Here, like I said, I don't know the map, so I didn't know how close we were to everything. So that's why I hopped in the car. You're running for days before you find your field, you don't know where you're going until you know where things are. Okay, I'm gonna park this Cadillac of ours here, right over here. Then I'm gonna jump into this. This is an interesting looking machine. Keep in mind, as I said, I don't know anything about what I'm about to do. So if I do something completely dumb, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm gonna kind of go at it the same way you would if you were doing a regular like oat, barley, wheat, those fields. Hope that it's gonna be similar. So we got we've got the harvester is lowered. We'll turn it on. Doesn't look like there's anything else you need to do. So I'm gonna try this and see what happens. Yeah. Break the pipe there. I'll be able to use it. So I think we have to flood these fields at one point. This machine here is a little touchy, but it looks like it's going to be good that it's touchy because I think we're going to have to turn pretty quickly as we get more used to it. But it turns pretty good. That's awesome. We should make all our harvesters turn like this one. Get it? You guys are in the chat there. Have you done much of the rice yet? Or are you watching this video because you want to get an idea and you thought maybe this would help you learn how to do it? What are you guys working on? As I'm doing the fields, I may not too much. If I have something to mention, I'll mention it, but I'll try and stay quiet for you guys so you can just experience the harvest. Glad I tried this map too. I wasn't sure if I was going to, but I think we're gonna come in this one. I'm still going to be continuing my Riverbend Springs for those of you who have started watching me over there. just because I started this one doesn't mean I'm going to stop now. In a little while just to see how it goes. I know I'm missing a bunch, but I'd like to keep this line straight to straight bird. Go back and put that. I'll leave an inch here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to try with the end. Try and hire workers just to see how they do. Interesting to see how they work this. I like how this machine doesn't hold. The plan is to harvest the same way we would other fields. I started this one a little bit different, but so we want to do it normal. So we'll go with that. That's okay. We'll just start him and let him do what he's going to do.
Paint me green and call me a cucumber, if it isn't you. A couple of people in town can help you, kiddo. We have experts on agriculture, animal husbandry, and forestry. What do you need help with?
All right, so I just decided to come and talk to Grandpa here, and since we have the field being harvested, and I just wanted to see what the people around here are going to be like. So I thought maybe I'd ask Grandpa about people. He says a couple of people in town can help. He says we have experts on agriculture, animal husbandry, and forestry. So that's perfect. What do we want to find out about? I mean, we've started with animal husbandry. I'm not going to get into that on um, this map. And we're kind of harvesting the rice right now. I'm going to actually look into the forestry.
Go to Noah, our local lumberjack. He is a kind soul, even though he seems a bit grumpy. He can tell you about forestry and some of his woodworking projects. He likes to talk about what he's passionate about.
All right, we've talked to Noah on the other map, so I've met him. So what we'll do is find out where he is. He's, I'm guessing it's pinged on the map now. I wasn't really notified of where he is, so there must be something blinking somewhere. I don't see any. Oh, there we go. So he's going to be up by field 59. We'll have to keep that in mind. Right on. Okay, so we'll go up by field 59 here in a little while. But I want to see what we've got. I'm going to take this. I'm guessing this truck is going to be how we're going to get our harvest around. I do like this truck. I wonder if this truck is available. I haven't even looked yet, but I wonder if this truck is available in other maps, or is it just available in this one? I would assume it would be available everywhere. Off by field, back up by field 27 here, where we are harvesting rice. Park is kept right up here on the dirt here. That worker is doing a great job. Yeah, so I was a little worried about that harvester being so small. That it would take a ton of time to harvest the rice, but it's done pretty good. Getting through the field pretty quick. Not sure if we can get bigger machines for rice, but we'll look into that in the future, see if we can. Right now, all I want to do is see if we can harvest this, get prepared for the next field of rice. We have to figure out when we have to, because I think these fields, I don't know if it's a different type of rice. I think we have to flood these fields. So, but I'm sure there's a time when we do it. So we'll have to figure out when that's supposed to be done. That's pretty cool. These fields have little flooding equipment here. So that should ease the flooding process. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Just off topic, I just wanted to point out, I thought it's pretty funny when you run slowly with this guy, they just look like they're running in slow motion. I just think that is too funny. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up the picture here now. I'm gonna go and get my truck and go collect my first bit of rice. I'm curious to see how much this can fill the truck. Judging by the size of the machine, I can probably hold a few fields in here. Look at that rice. Can't imagine it's gonna, take up much of this truck, but let's see. Alright, so we took just about just over a quarter of the truck, so we can take almost 4 harvesters full in this truck. I'll park this over here for now, because our worker is going to be done that field over there. So we're working currently in field number. Sure, this is field. Yes, we're in field 30. So I'm going to go down here to these fields. Oh, we do own. No, we don't. I was going to say we do own 29, but we don't. There's rice there. So we're going to harvest field 31. That's what we're going to do next. First, what we need to do is figure out how we get down to field 31, because field 31 is going to be right there, isn't it? This is field 31 here, is it not? Yes. So to get down to field 31 with our harvester, we just have to get back to that road. So that's not too bad. The landscape around here is pretty cool. It's another awesome aspect of this map. So out of the maps that we got here, just talking about the ones that we start off with. What are your favorites? Like, what was the first one you started? When you're working now, what do you like? Harvester. I think I'm going to harvest a bit more. Probably make a mess of what the guy was doing. One thing I forgot to do, I have to have a backup plan, because I don't want to leave it for time. That's it. I'll drive back up there quick, because I'm not very far. But I just want to pass over the edges of the last field, because it's probably not a lot, but there's a little bit obviously that hasn't been passed over, and even though you can only see like a few bushes there, I'm just going to take a one time around the entire field with the harvester, because I know that previous simulators, sometimes you can't see the crop there because it doesn't show, but sometimes you still get stuff fun. Stop touching this around. You guys can do me a favor, if you're ever streaming, watching this on, like and subscribe, follow, share, for the channel. Appreciate the fun, it's fantastic. We're a very new channel. If somebody subscribed or follows us, we do giveaways on this channel. I haven't done one for Farming Simulator yet, but we just recently did one for Fortnite. We also do, for those of you who don't know, we also do Fortnite streams. We gave away a skin bundle to one of our subscribers. So we plan to do that for anybody who's supporting it. Like, the reason we do that is to give something back to the ones that are supporting us, because it would be nice to see if we can make this channel get to a big chunk. So that being said, we're going to see if we give away either on Twitch or YouTube, or if you're a follower or a subscriber or whatever, anybody who supports the channel, we will make sure that you qualify to gain something from our giveaways. So we want to, basically what I'm trying to say is we'll make sure you qualify. You see that you're a follower or subscriber, whatever the case may be. We'll qualify. Where does this feel here? I'm excited to see how much we make off of rice. I know that obviously this is going to be a rice farm, a Hutan grow rice. But I'm wondering if we should be growing other stuff as well, right off the hop, if just keep going with rice. I'll figure that out, I guess. So yeah, this is kind of like the last minute thing. I wasn't planning to hop on and start a let's play this map, but glad I did. Oops. Okay. Thought if I went on the map, I'd still going with the map. Looking good, guys. Looking good. gameplay these live streams would you guys like to see? Would you like you think it'd be nice just to go along, play, do some harvesting, just work with the farm and sniping animals and just do that kind of stuff and just go with it? You guys think that it's more interesting if I put a storyline behind it? What would you guys like to see? I'd like to hear from viewers. I'd like to hear what you guys want to see, and I want to see if I can put out content that is what you guys would enjoy, because that's what's important. I'm not going to put out content you guys enjoy. There's no point in doing it, because you guys are the viewers. You are the ones that are going to watch it. So I'm really very interested in knowing what you guys would like to see. So if you guys can let me know, I really appreciate it. Does anybody know, or anybody want to take a guess how much money roughly this harvest rice will give me. Never sold rice yet on Farming Simulator 5, so seeing as how we never had it till Farming Simulator, I have no idea what the money is going to be like. If you have an idea, comment. We're at 70%. So if anybody's watching and they know my next step to these fields, if you could let me know, that'd be great. I don't have a clue of what is next. Find out other ways in my relic, nobody says anything, but I just like to get the viewers involved when I can. So if you know, so I can figure out. %, figuring out what we're thinking. That this will be have to dump this harvester before I finish this year. Trail's kind of all over the place. You guys feel when we gained our crops, or we almost found out about the only place that it's like the animals we were hoping we get this year, was like the crops. You like the idea of the crops we got? If that's not, if you didn't like the crops, the animals that you got this year, what we were hoping for, that would have made it different from the last one. Take that dusty truck there and grab our rice. So from what I found out on Google, it says that rice is the most profitable crop at Fest 25. So this could be good. That was awesome. I give credit to my girlfriend for finding a vacuum coat pack for me. Okay, so we're just about done here. Okay. So from what I gather, you can now cultivate these fields. So I think that's the next step. Slow brothers, step 2. It's a big one. Look at the fill right there. Feels like we could have been a little bit more than that. We're not much for the community. That was it. Okay. Well, it said it was 0%. I didn't have a that. But okay. Now, you look at the, I believe that was the last field. Looks like that was it. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields to plant some kind of crop in. These, I mean, we're going to keep these as rice fields, I think. They have the ability to water the way rice needs to be watered. I don't know if all fields do, but I know these ones do. So we'll keep these ones as raised fields pretty much all the time, I guess. We'll plant other crops in other fields unless they have the ability to put water in the field. But I don't recall seeing when we did our exploration, I recall seeing those little things there. I'm assuming we can buy those water supplies, water spouts, whatever you want to call them. I'm assuming we can buy those. We couldn't buy any field. But for now, we'll just be ones that are rice fields, and other crops. For this evening. Don't know why I would put it. That there is the harvest station where all those stuff used to get stored together. This is where it was anyway. Either way, that's where it is now. So I'm going to take this tractor here, grab our dandy cultivator here. I can get by it without those are the driving skills of a seasoned farmer. It's just the way I'm making driving like an animal with his eyes closed. But let's get this cultivator over to the fields that it's needed at. So we'll start with the one that our truck is on. That's where we're going to start. So we'll start by field 31 there. Because these fields are they're not very big. I can't imagine it'll take long to plow them. Hope that the AI worker does okay, because I mean, looking at these cliffs, AI workers could probably get into some serious trouble in these maps. So just imagine. Picture an AI worker driving off one of the sides here. I mean, not much had happened, but other than making a mess. So I'm gonna get some old circle to see what they got set up here. Number of headlands, it's got it on 4. So that's basically going to do the whole entire field. And then it'll do a couple passes in the middle, but look at it. So that's fine. That's the way it wants to do it. It says work the headlands, of course, or else you're not going to work anything. Then start with the headlands. I'll leave it with the starting. I'm going to leave it exactly as it's set and see if that's the way it's going to work good. All I'm going to do is then move the truck out of the way before I cause stress. I don't know why that's not going in. I thought I had pressed the circle. I'll move this out of here so we could start the field on the way. And we'll, once I start this guy on his tractor and he's plowing the field, I'm going to find out where we sell this price, and I'm going to sell it right off top just to see what money it brings in. So hire worker is circle. Not sure why it didn't work the first time I pressed it, but now we're good. It seems to be anyway. I'm not wrong. I think we got more rice. Yeah, we got more rice up there to go get. I didn't even completely forgot. But that's fine. We'll get this guy harvesting, and we will go back and get our harvester, and we will go to the other field that I forgot there. But because that field's not big at all either, and you got to take this truck up to where the harvester is. Clearly, there's crazy drivers in this map as well. So we're just gonna drive down here. Going to put this truck right here, about to the harvester. I want to explore the store a bit. I want to see if this map brings. I don't know, for some reason I have a feeling that this map might bring different equipment. I mean, I don't know if I'm wrong, right on that. I'm probably wrong. But, explore that thought. Looks like we have a greenhouse here too. That's cool. Greenhouses are always good. They bring in good money. For when I got into the greenhouses at West 22, I was really happy with the money that was made. It's not even always about the money, but it's what you need money to continue, like, to work through everything in Farming Simulator. But greenhouses are also a lot of fun to work with them in here. You start growing stuff in the greenhouse, and then you see pallets starting to come out. You start collecting the pallets, you take them for sale, and then you take them for production. Wherever you take them, wherever you. It's just that's the whole fun of this game, and I love the process. So once I do one full experience, so go one full run through a rice harvest, then I will actually start something to do. I will eventually on the other map that I've started to get into house. It's such a thing. This is pretty cool. Looking good. I'm not sure, but I think that truck might be in the way. Good. Good. I'm just it's too touchy, especially when backing up. It's hard to. It's hard. It's very sensitive. I may have to play with the settings, but I was noticing on the other map that it was sensitive, and I think they did actually change the feeling with some settings, but it's still a little sensitive. I don't want to slow down the steering because then you're not going to turn as easily, but I don't want to. Long story short, is that there's going to be a specific way if you're going to play the settings. They got to be a certain way so you don't ruin the experience of driving. Especially since how this game is pretty much based around driving some kind of thing. So if you imagine if you can't drive properly in the game, it's pretty much game ruin. So maybe I should do a little bit of exploring every day before we doing field work. I think that might be a good idea. Explore a bit of it. Check out a little area. So maybe every couple of that might be something I do. To see how I feel from the 5K next episode. Getting towards the end of this one, what I'm going to do is get up this to larger state, to the truck, move the cultivator to a next good. At that point, likely go sell this flat. That pipe, that's not sure why that thing needs to be that far out. If it's for pipe reasons or something, or just a reason why to do that. Pretty sure they could have made that pipe about half that length and it still would have been good for what we're doing. Right, I pipe in now. I'll double check, but I believe this is our last field. And that's what it looks like. Looks like we got no more. It does look like the cultivator is done. He's missed one little spot there, but I'll grab that when I go get the machine, which is going to be right now. Just run over to that spot that he missed. Quickly just pass over it. Go to the next field, which will be the one just to the left here. Cultivator. I love how these fields, some of them are higher, like the ground is up above the tractor. It just looks nice. It adds to the, it really adds to the view. Definitely beautiful maps. Now I'm almost eager to see the third. We're going to set this guy up right here. I'm sure he's been done on that field for quite some time, but I just wanted to finish up that other field up there. You know, just look at the setup here. It's still good too. We're working with this 4 meters. Number of headlands is 4. Work the headlands is set to on. Start with, I will leave it again at up down. I've in the past left it at start with headlands, but that's how they got it set. I'll leave it. It seemed to have worked good in the last field, so we'll go with it. So I'm just going to hit OK. Circle to start them off. Let him do his thing. I'm going to grab this here, this here. Drive it back to its storage area. Anybody have a guess of dollar amount I'm going to get out of that truck once it's all racing? Give me a guess. There's some Japanese here. Well, I couldn't even guess because I just sold race. But the girl is just a number of there, so it says that the price race is going to be good. This was 60 to 70,000 for that truck, and that truck is only 3/4 full. That's just my guess. Let's see how long. Got that in mind. Keep in mind, when I guessed 60 to 70,000, that's just that's a guess. I didn't look at no numbers. I don't even know where the selling points are. I haven't looked at any of that yet. So the likeliness of me being right is probably slim to none. Well, I know I'm going to clear, but we'll figure it out right now. So hotspots is, okay, so that's the soil composition map. That's looking, our fields are looking interesting. This is the growth map Perfect. Hotspots, farmland. So this is what I own. I don't own anything like off in a corner somewhere or anything like that. I've seen that before. So since that guy is flashing because we did the talking when we first got here and we were asking questions about that, we'll go visit that guy and see if it happens to be the same outcome, like the same answers as what he responded before on the other map. But for now, we will continue to see if we find somewhere to sell this rice production chain. This is production chain greenhouse for rice saplings. So we're missing rice saplings. Ooh, we can do mushrooms, really? Oyster mushrooms, enoki mushrooms. Okay. So now the prices. Prices. Let's see what we got. What is the price for rice? So we're currently in August, I guess. So we're at a pretty good point for selling. I mean, we missed. If I'm reading this right, I think that line shows us where we're at. Yeah. So we're in mid-August. So being mid-August, we have just missed probably the peak of the sales price. And we could wait a little bit longer till we go into September and sell it, but I mean, we're not going to gain a ton. We're at a pretty good point to sell it now, but where are we going to sell it? I think, going by the numbers, we'll go to the canning factory. 4,428 is the best price we're going to get. So I will tag that place. We'll head that way. Pretty excited to see what we get. I'm just going to look at the map here quick just to get an idea of where to go. Okay, so we're going that way. So I'm going to head up to the field up here, like towards 26. We'll take one of these roads down, or no, I think I'm going to change that. I think I'm going to head down this road, go up this way. Just that way I'll get lost a lot, or a lot less chance of getting lost, I would think. So basically I got to turn right again. Right here again. Keep going down here, and we're to the left. I think we end up backtracking a touch, but yeah. I'm going to backtrack just a little. But I don't know if it's just the steering of the game or the load of race in the back, but it feels a little more difficult to drive. got pretty full. I'm gonna just hop on the map here, and basically we're just gonna go straight for quite some time. I think that financially, it seems to be going pretty good so far in this map. I mean, we started out with 100,000. It took us around 400 bucks. 400 bucks. I use this. I don't know where we've got money coming in from, but we're just looking at. Just going to stop for a second and look at the site for the ground. It's just great. It's just nice. So are we going to be going over the bridge, or are we taking that turn? That's what I'm looking at. I guess we could do either one. So I'm going to go to the bridge. That's a really nice bridge. That's cool. Not sure what that arrow is. It's a little bump. So I get. Alright, now we're going to keep going basically to the end of this road and on the right when we get there. So, chat, what is your favorite map? What's your favorite map? Friends and so forth. He's asking out of, not counting mod maps, we're talking just maps, base game maps. Fits me, the settings, what it is. These vehicles are good from all over. Maybe I'm just kind of right here. So my first load, right? Not even a full load. Got about 71%. But 71%. Curious to see Curious to see what it's going to bring us. It's going to give us dollars. After this will be dollars. We'll see. After we sell this, I'm going to get out of the truck and take a little bit of walk there by that water. I just want to see what the sites are. And skin gun. Selling for dropping off rice. I'm just way off. Way. Mind you, I said 60, I think, 60 to 70. So 24. Yeah. I'm just thinking if it was full, the other than post, but no, I was way off. Either way, I'm okay with that. I'm just gonna save the game here, I guess. Pop out and go for a bit of a walk down here. Walk to that dock. Check out that boat. I do like to check out sites and stuff. You know, these games are, you know, for Easter eggs. So I think that's what we call it. I know that they hide stuff around the game. Sometimes you find stuff, you end up getting money for it. Can't go in there anyway. I love this, being able to see your character in this view. It's just my mind playing games, but I'm pretty sure we weren't able to do that in the last farming sim, like the previous farming simulators. Again, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I just didn't. Maybe it too. It's okay. I'm going to set a ping. You know what? I don't need to set a ping. Just follow the map. Keep going back to the map. Back and forth. And just set a ping. Don't lose the map. Go back here. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to be going here for those oils. It looks like they're a weird ticket. Fix people. Here. What? Good. No, I'm where? Okay. Keep going. Keep going. Flex vehicle. Here. Check out this very cool. I'm actually probably going to get out. It's going to work. It's on this cool. I'm thinking, wow, there's more up there, but I was just wondering what the best area for doing like lumber and stuff would be. There's lots on this map. Lots of areas to be forestry. is, look at that, the lighting there, where I'm standing. Look at that. That's really nice. Just the colors and the lighting and everything about it is great. These maps are just, there's something. There's a lot of credit to these guys for the quality of work they do. They do, assuming that's why they take so much, like why they don't put out more often. We're all the time that they, like I don't know if I'm not a video game creator, but I'd imagine it takes all the time that they do take to put out a game. It would take that long to make these games. There's so much. What it takes to make it is just insane. But it's always good. I go here to the side with stuff. Going to, there it is. That's where I go for. I'm going to take him over to the other field. I think this one's, yeah, I'm going to lower this cultivator and just pass over this area that was missed. So, lift. Move on. I'm just going to hire a worker in this and let him go. This thing right here is good. Bill is good. I don't think that is going to be a step there, because I think the next step is flooding. But I'm not sure if that could, talk about while that's been done and see, because I want to see if Graham's got anything different to say at the moment after we've done a little bit. Because I know we kind of got some stuff done. Oh, here, let me talk to this guy. See what he's got to say.
Look who we have here. Last time I saw you, you were playing in Cowdon. Remember me? I'm Ben. Some call me by my nickname, Helper B. You had a cold and wanted to play in mud after heavy rain. Lucky you couldn't smell what it actually was. You know, I've been helping your old grandpa for well over 3 decades now. Walter hired me as a helper some 35 years ago. I was still fresh and couldn't drive a plow straight around the corner of an odd-shaped field. He showed me everything back then. It didn't take long before your grandparents couldn't live without me. He and his wife welcomed me to the family, and I became part of the farm. Did I want to run my own farm when I was young? Yes, I did. But that never happened. Doesn't matter, though. In a way, you could say I got stuck here. But I tell you what, that's the best thing that ever happened to me. I don't have to travel the world and reinvent myself all the time. That just sounds exhausting.
It looks like he's pretty much saying the same stuff he said in the other map. We went to go visit him there. So I can't imagine there's too much different. He's gonna be here for a bit still. I'm gonna hop over to where we've still got slide down here. He's on the last field he's gonna work. And then I'm gonna have to run the cultivator over just that last edge there on field 30 that I forgot to pass the cultivator on. But I'm gonna look at the store here just to check a few things out. I feel like it's probably the same, but New Holland tractor, parts both trailers are perfectly suited for grapes and olives. So this thing is methane powered. I can't remember if we had all these small tractors. Because in the other map I was only looking at the large tractors. Look at that one. That's a nice machine right there. Oh, that's nice. I personally really like that one. We're gonna have to customize our plates here too if we're gonna be buying equipment. So the packs we got is green, vegetables, potatoes, sugar beets, long grain rice. So the rice packs consist of all the stuff we have here. So we're gonna need, I'm guessing we're gonna need rice saplings to plant those, and I'm guessing some type of fertilizer. $25,000 for that machine. That's actually pretty cheap. I thought this thing would be a lot more than that, to be honest. I thought it was gonna be a lot more expensive. Even the harvester is below what I imagine this machine is gonna be at least 3 or 4 times the value of what it is. So for long grain rice, okay, long grain rice is different setup. And of course we got hay. I think pretty much everybody knows how that's done. We got our grass set up. Olives. I don't think I've done olives either. So we'll have to get into that at some point. Grapes. I kind of messed around with grapes in FS22. Sugarcane has always been something I wanted to get into, but it's for all the time we've been able to do it. I've never done it. Cotton, I like doing that because that's, you're working with a really big, something about that harvester. I enjoy using that harvester. Although Oh, they are very pricey. 485. Let's see if they change 485. What is the cost of that compared to? Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay, so we got chaff. We all know chaff is forage. Animals. What do we got here for? We got pig food, oat, wheat, superliner 6x4. So these are about 22,000. I'm going to need one of those sooner than later on our other map, which means I'm going to have to buy a vehicle that can pull it, or there might even be, I'm assuming there's probably a trailer attachment or something. We could probably pull this behind a tractor somehow. Category of wood. Wood chips, poplar, winter. That's another thing I've thought about playing with a little bit. And actually, I think I have the other map that I'm on set up so it does snow, but it hasn't snowed on that map enough yet that I don't really worry about it too much. The downloadable content, these are the mods. If we go by brands, I believe this was an expansion pack at some point, was it not? I'm not too sure now, but I thought this was, these here tractors were part of an expansion pack. Ape. Oh, that's our little truck. It's called an ape. Dirt bike. Is this auto load? Probably not. I can't imagine it would be. It's one thing I want to look into sooner than later. It's the auto load. This guy's in a lower cultivator with this last little bit. Lift it. Yeah. I guess we're going all the way down. You get that. What was I doing? Going. Just sleep. I'm gonna drive down there to that thing app inside, see if I can turn the hitch inwards so we can reattach it and drive the right way. First comes first, we're not pull the thing right down and lift it up. I think we can deal with that. Should be able to grab it now. You guys have to we're gonna have to make like a bloopers reel down the line after we've played these maps for a while with all the crazy driving things that I've done. Just imagine what the bloopers video would look like. Say like 6 months. Okay, so like I said, I gotta go over to field 30. Just with my OCD or perfectionist issues, whatever you want to call it, are telling me that piece there, the field has to be over once. That's that. So, take this out of here now. Park over here somewhere. I believe the next step is going to be flooding of the field. Step over that. After that is the seeding. But I think, well, we could have done after we did this. I could have put lime, because the way that, from what I understand, the way that we're supposed to do the rice is we're supposed to lime the field, then we are supposed to cultivate, and you do rolling, and then you do flooding, and then you seed it. And when the field is seeded, you are supposed to you flood it and then you seed it, and apparently you're supposed to keep an eye on the water levels, so it doesn't get too dry. Apparently, from what I've been told, and just like I said, this is all the first time doing things. It's all a learning experience. And after this, we will be professionals. We'll be professional rice farmers. We'll take a little bit of a walk around here because we haven't really checked out too much around here either. Doubt we can go in this building. That's one thing I wish they had. I wish we were able to go into more buildings. And I know that mods will come, and I know that there's probably already a couple there that we can go into. But it'd be really cool if we can go into like all these buildings. They're not shed. This is just some kind of shed, I guess. Not sure what for. We'll make some use of it somehow. This is mushroom greenhouse. Okay, so we have the medium mushroom greenhouse. Active productions enoki oyster. It's missing materials. I don't know what kind of material it takes. this will be another thing that we have to study. I do want to take a walk down to the greenhouse because it's been a while since I've done any greenhouse stuff. I kind of need to relearn that process too. Greenhouse for rice saplings. Okay. So we're going to be hopefully growing our own rice saplings. Storage is empty. I see what it is. I don't quite want to do the flooding of the fields just yet. I think that's going to be something that we work on a little bit later. As for what we're going to do today, I think we're just going to make sure that all of our equipment is put away correctly. I think we're going to call it a day here. We'll move this truck as well as that tractor. We will put, yeah, is that the same cedar that I have on the other farm? I wonder. It looks like the same thing, but for some reason it looks bigger. I think it is bigger. If I back up my tractor to it, then I'll know. It's just that feel. I can't do it, but it's also to detach, I press X. I think it's the same one. I'll have to look and see which one we have over there. I'm not sure if it's the same one or if it just looks the same. So first I'll move the truck and then decide where I'm going to put that tractor and cultivator. As for the truck, I think I'll put it right here against this pole. We like to keep things organized. Looking good. And clean up. Don't have much. I need to clean up like I'm sure we will at one point. It tends to get looking crappy if you don't keep things organized. Turn these lights on, I'll back up this thing to where? Just back it up, okay. Drop this here. Grab that cedar and park it in a different position so we can park that excavator right beside it. Line oh, they're not lined up right. That would make sense. But from the angle that I was at, it did look like it was. But anybody knows, is there a way that we can adjust the sensitivity of the brakes? I'm open make the brakes a little more touchy, the steering a little less. If I could do that, I think it'd be good. It's good enough for me, with the exception of one little thing I'm going to do. That's it. Go like this. That's good enough for now. Keep in mind, all of this stuff can be put in different places later. I just think for now, this is what we'll do. Too close on the way I figured I was, but thought maybe I'd luck out. Come on. That's more where I want to be. I haven't got putting back there, didn't I? It's not perfectly straight, but it's fine. It's not perfectly straight. Keep it realistic. Fish. Okay. We set up the lights up. That's house. I'm guessing that it's out of my storage out. Very likely my storage room. It's just a cell phone. That was empty. This is storage, I'm thinking. It's cool, that looks like a pretty big storage. We're gonna have here. considering it's getting dark. And if we look at our map, things seem to be what is that over there? Okay. Things seem to be pretty good. So we're going to look quickly at our menus here. I just wanted to see the crop calendar. I'm wondering, do I have to set the settings differently in these? Okay, settings. I want to see if we have seasons on. Yeah, see, we're going to have to probably go over the settings here probably tomorrow and pick our settings. Because looks like, because I believe I turned off seasons in the other map, so each map has to have their individual settings. Right there is the sleep button, but I'm going to look, there must be a button to change clothes. Assuming maybe it's on the other house there. Where his employee is. Just gonna walk over to the other side just to see. There's gotta be one around here. I don't think they would do. Oh, we had walked over there earlier, but I didn't even think to check if there was a button. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's actually
Well met. What can
my
I do
grandpa.
for you?
Just over here. Okay, so you open the wardrobe, it's just like any, right here. Just like any other wardrobe, we got the change our clothes. Okay, look in that one. We get our little car and just take a little bit of a tour up on top of that hill. I just want to see what's up there. So that might be a good place for forestry as well. So field 23 might be a good, depending on prices, like I'd like to get into forestry on this map, I think. I like the location of 23. It's a great little path for going up these hills, so. That's definitely cool. a little, maybe that's this little thing, this eagle or hawk. This is kind of cool. Let's see. There it is. That is our first collectible, guys. I knew these were around somewhere. I didn't think they were here. Like I wasn't even thinking about them here. But I was mentioning other videos about these. I'm not sure if I mentioned to you guys yet, but all the other maps have had them. So there's our first collectible that we've gotten. It says local legends say that the mythical farm balls are hidden in this area. You will be the first to collect all 25. You found the farm ball. There are 24 more. So that is awesome. And it gave us this, did it say 10,000? It doesn't know 10,000. That's pretty cool. So we gained 10,000. Now we know what the collectibles are throughout the farms. I've been wondering since I started playing. That's the first one I collected. That's awesome. I'm glad I got that on. I'm glad it happened on a live stream when I was playing off stream. That's cool. But I think that's what's going to happen. Just to start the forestry, because I mean, you look here, it's all trees over here. It's kind of interesting, you know, because I have to do a little bit of work to the land, but I think it'd be interesting to make this forestry area. It would end up being a really nice forestry area. At some point, you guys will, you'll see what I like, ideas that I have and stuff that I've done in the past on old maps. It's I enjoy doing like just making my own areas and doing different stuff with the map. Eventually, I'm thinking about doing a let's play on something like the um, No Man's Land map. There's something, I forget what it's called, but I saw one of the maps today that looks very similar to No Man's Land. I think it may be like the new version of No Man's Land, but it's called something else. But we'll get into that another day. Maybe on a different. I'll start a different let's play with that. Just thinking what else we should look at. We'll go through in a little more before I shut it down for tonight. Shutting it down tonight. You have the ability to do it. These little trucks are just awesome. Look at this thing. This thing's great. Right? Right across. That's not where I'm going. I'll have to find our way down. If we were to use this for forestry up here, we would have to step up. Not like where I am right now. Maybe a lot of stuff. So we can crazy big. Oh no. That is not good. We're resetting our first vehicle. put this thing by hand. I mean, the size of it. Well, now we went and did it. So I'm going to reset this back to the shop. There it is. So that now gives us an opportunity to well, maybe we should go look over here since we're here quickly. What are these? That's obviously cattle. I'm guessing that's a cattle dealer. Animal dealer. What else? We're at the shop, so animal dealer. You know, I might as well just head back to our house. That will be where I will call it a night. We've done enough oriented there. Glad we did do it though, because now that answered questions I've had since the beginning of the game. You know what kind of questions we're looking for. Before they were like video game cartridges. Don't remember what other ones they had. But now we're here. That helps us a little bit. Of course. Look at the lights in the distance, they look pretty nice off the distance. This thing's going max speed right now, about 38 kilometers per hour. I still can't believe that I dropped it off the... Oh, I went too far. Looking that fast. I just thought I didn't make it. I was going to get one. What is that over there? Looks like a gas station. Definitely it's going to get painted in the yellow. Favorite color is yellow. The black and yellow match the colors. The light colors. But they all get lucky and figure out if I can make a Gamers for Life logo on this side of this car. Cool. Logo on there. Cool. seen other things like that done. People putting customized. There was one streamer I thought I had seen. He put his logo on the side of one of his vehicles. I'm assuming that can only probably be done on something like PC. Okay, so now that we're home, we're gonna open our menu here. We're gonna shut her down for the night. Slowly go through the menus. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So to you guys I bid a good night, and thanks for watching. If you like the channel, what you've been watching, please be sure to like and subscribe. It would be absolutely helpful for the channel. I mean, without subscribers and followers and you guys watching, um, there is no channel. So please do like, subscribe, follow. Um, Everything you can do to help the channel, anything you can do to help the channel, helps in a long way. I appreciate everything that you guys do for the channel. So on that note, you have yourselves a good night, and I will see you in the next one.